Hey there folks, Mark Johnson, Tech Snobs. Brand new Google Nexus 5. This is made by LG. It's the red model. Really excited about getting my hands on one. Haven't really messed with a Nexus in a few years now. But this one, I'm excited about, folks. Let's find out in full unboxing. Okay, so here we go with the Nexus 5. The red model, like I said. I actually pre-ordered the original one in black and then I canceled it. I was waiting to see what else was going to come out last holidays, but Nexus 5, LG branding on the box, Google branding on the box is normal. So let's get into it and see what it's about. More Google branding at the bottom. Nice piece of white tape actually on the bottom here. So we're gonna go ahead and get through that. And you know, Nexus, the brand, I've had ups and downs with it. I mean, I definitely like the thought of it. But for me, when I had the Galaxy Nexus, I didn't have the best results. I felt, you know, the battery was pretty bad, and it was just some other things at the time where, you know, I wasn't too fond of it with some of the, you know, where the software was at the time. But I did like it initially a little bit, but I actually ended up, I can't remember which device I stuck with. I did keep it for a while, but I switched it. But jumping right into this, wow, this is a beautiful device. This Nexus 5. It may come up as orange on the camera, but I tell you what, it's actually very, very, very stunning. Overall, definitely nice build. Has wireless charging built in, Snapdragon 800 processor, 32 gigs of storage in this one. 4G LTE supports that, so that's a good thing. And as you can expect with the Google packaging, I don't know if there's anything. Nothing in that. Let's see what we got in here in the box. So pretty much bare bones, like, you know, most unboxings, is really nothing there. Micro USB. Doesn't even look to have any. Well, it's got some LG branding on this one. Let's see. So let's take this out. It does have the LG branding. Get this out. Make it a little bit easier. There we go. And as you can see, you do have some LG branding, you know, right there on it. So that's pretty cool. But nonetheless, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. And it's the Nexus 5. SIM card tray on the right. It's booting up. And like I said, you can get this, you can use this on Sprint, AT&T, and T-Mobile. You can't, there's no Nexus 5 on Verizon yet. But I will say, the good thing about it is that it will eventually be coming to, the Nexus 7 actually is coming to Verizon this week. So definitely keep that in mind. You know, it may, you know, point to future signs of it getting the Nexus 5. But yeah, I'm just marveling at the hardware here. It definitely feels pretty good in the hand. 5-inch display. Let's go ahead and compare it to some other phones. We'll start off with the iPhone 5. I mean, obviously it's an inch bigger. iPhone 5 is going to be thinner and lighter and all that good stuff, but this, you know, by all means is much bigger than that. So keep that in mind. Here it is compared to the LG Flex, which is a monstrous phone, 6-inch display. LG's, they're two top phones at the moment. I would definitely say the Flex and the Nexus 5. So if you want pure Google, you're going to go with the Nexus. If you want LG's, you know, most innovative phone, I'd say it would be the Flex. So much bigger, it's curved display, all that good stuff. Galaxy S4 next. Pretty much it's about as, you know, close to the Nexus 5 as far as in form factor and footprint. So they both got 5-inch screens. So definitely, you know, obviously much newer specs on the Nexus 5, but very close to Samsung's Galaxy S4. You want similar specs, you got the Galaxy Note 3, which is, you know, a bigger screen at 5.7 inches. Thinness is a little bit thinner. doesn't have the kind of curved back like the Nexus does, but that's the comparison with the Galaxy Note 3. Last but not least, we got it compared with the HTC One Max, which is a monstrous phone at 6 inches. And as you can see, it just dwarfs the Nexus 5 in every kind of way. So if you like big, huge phones, you may want to take a look at the Nexus. Excuse me, not the Nexus, the HTC One Max. And that's on Verizon Wireless and Sprint. Okay, so we jumped through the quick hoops to get the phone up and running. As you can see, we got, here's the welcome screen. Let's go ahead and hit OK. And this is the basic screen we have now. Google does put all their apps in a nice folder, which is great. You got Google Keep in here, Drive, YouTube. Very rarely do you see YouTube in an app folder on some of these phones. And let's go jump into the app menu. Google product and services, no bloatware, Google Wallet installed, Quick Office installed. Let's go ahead and jump down to the About. And as you can see at the bottom, Android 4.4.2, you know, which is, if you want the latest Android update, you're going to want to get a Nexus. That's pretty much going to wrap it up. We're going to look at the space just to give you an idea of how much is left. And as you can see, you have 26.48 available. So looking at some of the other 32 gig phones out there, I think the last one had about 24.7, I believe, and that was the HTC One Max, and the Flex were around there as well. So a couple more gigs, you know, obviously no bloatware. It's going to be fast performance. It's going to have all the latest Google stuff. So there it is, folks, full unboxing. Nexus 5 review is going to be coming soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.